Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Texas going up. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Shane McClanahan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Okay, all set to go. Now, Ketel Marte. Foul ball there. Trout is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first, and Ramirez is set down. Ted Simmons now at the plate.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Strike one.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2. And that'll get down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
0-1 now. Squirts away a little bit. And now 1-2. Simmons off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Trout on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And a 1-2 again. Swings through it for the K. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Ramirez, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he blows that one by him at 100.
What's the count? Ball, that's inside.
Just missed. Outside low, and that's ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. In the air, right field, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now batting, Mike Trout. Tap foul at the plate. One on the gun, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
Wastes no time there. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Stepping in, David Ortiz. That one lifted to left. Martinez sizes this one up, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Here's Trout. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. McClanahan back to work. First pitch swinging.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. JD Martinez stands in. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger under it. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the third baseman, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Now this is in the air down the line. Trout right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Bellinger up to hit. Center field. Carter sizing this one up. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That's out to center field. Marte going after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still manages a throw, but he's in there easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
At the plate, Barry Larkin. Man at second. Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1.
Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Jose Ramirez. In the dirt. Larkin leads off first with one away. Check swing, no appeal.
2-0.
That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw into third, and that's a double. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And it's fouled away.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
No ball, 2 strikes.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Clark checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Trout on the move. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
Throw to second. Out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Yainer Diaz. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Hit on the ground to short. Larkin sends it to first. Larkin gone in the play. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Larkin sends it to first. And as we go to the top of the 4th, and Martinez. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missing there. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ball 1, no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Kurtz checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. In the air out towards right center. Trout makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. And here is Jose Bautista. Flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. Bautista, 31 years old. He's usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at third.
Yeah, and watch your lips. You better be ready. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Strike 2. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too.
Oh, that's a strike. Back here in St. Louis, and now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. McClanahan back to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes. No, that's a foul ball.
Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
Two strikes.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Larkin snags it, and there's two down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bellinger makes the grab, and that'll end. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one at triple digits.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
One out, bases empty. In the air out to center. Two down. Two down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Barry Larkin grounded out his first time. Swing and he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Inside, ball two.
Next pitch is outside. One away. Next is the designated hitter, Tony Clark. Swing and a chopper out to short. Larkin sends it to first. And there are two outs. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. Sneaks through, base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. A laser to left. It's 6-1. Two outs, nobody on. Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back to back. Homers. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1. And now here is Evan Carter. Popped up. Ortiz on the move towards foul ground. to second, and he's safe. Man at second here with 2 away. And now Barry Larkin. That one hammered left field. Ramirez going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in St. Louis, well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That clips the corner.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Wild Bunch taking on the Drillers. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. Not stopping, he's going for three. Caught in a rundown now. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
De La Cruz at second with nobody out. Hard hit, right side. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Here's Mike Trout. He's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. There's the swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. Tatis really on his horse for it. He's got it, and that is that. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Sale, a 6'6" southpaw. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. De La Cruz, long run, and there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, one
One
strike.
out, base is empty.
Nope.
The next offering misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runner on at first with one gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Pitch is in there. Strike one. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Two strike.
And Schwarber strikes out. Here's Carlos Correa. Right through there for a strike.
Ball one. 1-1.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count's full.
Count's full.
Swing and a ground ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ball one there.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And strike two.
2-2 the count.
And it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they lead it. It's 3-0. Corbin Carroll at the plate now. That's ball one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and back here at American Family Field. So Harper stands in. Arrieta back to work. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Harper gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just missed the inside corner. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Makes the catch, one down.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. This one in the dirt. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Tatis settles under this one. Out number 2. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And the slider just misses. Schwarber on the run. He's there. He's got it. Back here in Milwaukee. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Hit in the air, center field. Finley gets under it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1. Now here is Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Line drive. And he takes it himself for the out. Ethan Salas, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that just misses. Outside low. And the count's even at 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And down on strikes he goes. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
And that is out of play.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Gelof tosses to first. They get the out on Marte. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Gets under it and pops it up. Marte makes the play, and there's one away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swing and a pop-up. And it stays fair.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Pendleton off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. That's towards center. Finley has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a ball. Henderson, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. And that's a strike.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. And the righty deals. That one just misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball 1 to Bryce. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. That one felt good. It's 3-1. Now it's going to be Steve Finley. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The 0-2. That one missed. Just off the inside edge. Pendleton makes the grab for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Bottom four, in steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tatis runs, pitching for a strike. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. To the right side, and that chance handled. Fires in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. And that's back here at American Family Field. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, these guys finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Good job to fight that one off. Pendleton makes the catch. 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next one off the plate inside, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So the batting order turns over, and now Elly De La Cruz. And that misses. Ball 1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
In the dirt, blocked. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Marte stands in now, looks at that one inside. But he's back safely. Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Chopper right side. Geloff. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, struck him out. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Swings through that. Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. To the right side, Marte slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ethan Salas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, left field, Carter. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Check swing went around. 0-2 now.
0-2's the count.
On the inside corner for called strike. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a foul ball. Inside. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks. For him in this one. Here comes Bryce Harper. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fans adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Steve Finley now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Terry Pendleton. First pitch misses. And that one is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Designated hitter, Correa.
Fly ball down the line. Trout sizing it up. Reaching for it and brings it in. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. Tying run at the plate. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Diaz swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Elly De La Cruz. And that's outside, and that is ball 1. On the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. Throw to first. Save.
He's in.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Second and third. 2 down. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-3. So 2 down. Mike Trout digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Witt.
He's good.
So a man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. They get the force. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Line to right, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner. But
new pitcher on now, Noah Schultz.
well, the best relievers love the opportunity.
Runner on the go. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Not even close there. 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. That missed by a lot. And a full countdown. Runner on the go again. Called strike 3. Throw, save, and the tying run is now in scoring position. So digging in, Nick Kurtz. Check swing, no appeal. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. One out and a runner at second. And that misses. 2-1. And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Marte. Off balance throw in time. That's out number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's down and in. And a count 1-2. The tying run is 90 feet away. And a swing and a miss. Back here at American Family Field. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the center fielder, Steve Finley. And first offering is fouled off.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. Back here in Milwaukee, and the batter now, Ethan. Salas. Schultz back to work. Fouled off down the right side. And that skips in the dirt. Just missed. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. Larkin gone on the play. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that
1
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Zips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Terry Pendleton. Pendleton started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Looking to get the tying run on base. Into center and a base hit. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there.
Ball 2.
In the air on the infield, Henderson brings it in. That is the inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Geloff on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 3. Tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Now pitching. Mark Jason.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now Correa up to hit. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And that's in the dirt. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 1 up, 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Tatis waits. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And the tying run is on base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Check swing, called strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Runner goes again. Hard hit, base hit. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Just a clutch at bat.
And now Nick Kurtz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-1. Fastball is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
So bases loaded with one away. Zach Gelof getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Strike on the inside corner.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The winning run on second base.
1 ball.
That one way outside. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Yainer Diaz in the box now. Take strike one. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Hard liner. This one could be trouble. Close one.